mo kí gbogbo wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn òdì mo kí wá pé akọ́bọ̀jọ́ ọjọ́ ṣe rí mo kẹ́ ìyá mo kẹ́ bàbá mo kẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mo kẹ́ àbúrò èmi ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín ọ̀gá ńlá ayé ọpẹ́ yọ very very dark lady ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá yín ṣé àlàáfíà ni ẹ wà a dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Elédùmarè tó jẹ́ kí a lo ọdún tó kọjá a lò ó parí pẹ̀lú ayọ̀ àti ìdùnnú torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló wà ní ilé ẹjọ́ lọ́jọ́ tó ń ṣe happy new year bóyá wọ́n yẹ ọjọ́ yẹn ní wípé òkè torí pé John the first ti wà ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ ló wà nílé ìwòsàn ọ̀pọ̀ ló jẹ́ wípé ó fẹ́ lọ gba visa nígbà happy new year yẹn ó fẹ́ lọ ṣe ń bì kan ni kò rí ṣe tiwa wàá tọ́pẹ́ ó tọ́pẹ́ ó ju ọpẹ́ lọ bá mi táìpẹ̀ síbẹ̀ títí ẹ náà bá tọ́pẹ́ tó bá ju ọpẹ́ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tèmi tọ́pẹ́ ojú ọpẹ́ lọ torí pé orúkọ ló ń ro èmi ayé ọpẹ́ pọ̀ ọ̀nà ọpẹ́ mi pọ̀ olórúkọ púpọ̀ tún ni mí ara ọpẹ́ náà ni lágbára lọ́wọ́ àṣẹ̀dá ayé ọpẹ́ àmàyọ èwo ni mo ní kájọ gbéyẹ̀wò níbikíbi ní ìgbàkigbà tó bá bá yín bóyá wọ́n ti ṣe new year lọ́dọ̀ yín ni o bóyá ẹ̀ tí ì bọ́ sí new year ni o bọ̀ dájúdájú gbangba bá mi gbé tọ́ ẹ̀mí new year mi àti la máa jọ ṣe a tún máa jọ ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹni lágbára lọ́wọ́ àṣẹ̀dá ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré gbé wa débẹ̀ èwo ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ìgboro ayé let's go there ibo gángan làwọn aráàlú òyìnbó ibo la fẹ́ fojú sí ibo la fẹ́ ságbà ibo ni ká tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lọ ra lé sí ibo ni ká lọ ra lẹ̀ sí torí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí bó bá ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ títí yín ẹ má gbàgbé láti fi sínú comment section let's go there.
In the words of Chinua Achebe, he said there was a country. But if I'm to refine it in my own words, I will say there was never a country. There was just an arrangement of deception and propaganda. Well, the fact is, when we were busy thinking that the move by Shegumi was a personal opinion for the government to negotiate with these radical elements and these bandits, at the end of the day, we were wrong. It wasn't just Shegumi's opinion. It was a calculated agenda and it was a grandstand of the North. As evidently, you can see what I've displayed here. The chairman of Arewa Consultative Forum, urging Tinubu to negotiate with these radical elements, with these Fulani bandits. It doesn't just stop at negotiation, that they should equally be given money, just like the way they give Niger Deltas money. So at the end of the day, you get to see that we were actually thinking it was something of a personal opinion and it doesn't reflect reality. But now it's obvious. But this now brings us to the question: how did we get here? Secondly, how we will take commode for here. First of all, I want to say that person where they call Northern Nigeria. Thunder will fire you. But apart from that, I think it's high time for people to know this one. This is not it. This one where I will talk is reality. Forget about propaganda or sweet words. And any other person that is not comfortable with this, I don't care. But the fact is, it's high time for people to define themselves and stand for whatever reflects the true definition of themselves. And in this regards now, I want to sincerely say that this kangaroo arrangement of Northern Nigeria is high time, is more defined, and people that knows that this doesn't reflect them, I am telling you should stay out of this. You need to stay out of this. Talking about this now, I want to tell you that I am telling you sincerely. No. God. This Northern Nigeria, it no go stand like this again. I am telling you. And that is why I'm now wondering, where is the Middle Belt Forum in this regards? Is the statement of this Arewa Consultative Chairman your stand as well? And why have you been sleeping? It's obvious now that no matter how you try to promote togetherness, I am telling you, there is nothing like togetherness. There are people in this country that have agenda and they are working towards that agenda. And it's evidently showing. And let's ask ourselves, when you say these people should be compensated the way they compensated the Niger Deltas, are you telling me what the Niger Deltas did is the same thing that these radical Fulani bandits are doing? Is it the same thing? What were they fighting for in the Niger Delta? They were fighting for degradation of their land and marginalization, and the fact that despite that this part of the region contributes the number 1%, the highest percentage in regards revenue, they feel that they should be more considered. But now let's ask ourselves this question. What are these radical Fulani bandits fighting for? All of a sudden you wake up and you decide to start fighting each other, and you are now bringing flimsy excuses of the fact that the government have not sent you to school, there is poverty or whatever. Tell me that one entity that is the government that sent them to school. And tell me if there are no schools in the north, and why did they refuse to attend that? And when you are talking about poverty now, tell me what the northern politicians have done in that regard. And lastly, tell me what does the north brings to the table of the national economy? What do they bring? What are they bringing? Apart from radical religious ideologies and a lot of funny things. What are they bringing? Radical ideologies, at the end of the day, you say you ban alcohol, you are destroying alcohol, you go to Abuja, you share from alcohol revenue, and at the end of the day, these same people are money is their oil that is not used. Actually give you people allocation to go back and embezzle. Well, the fact is, I think finally, I'm beginning to understand the predicament of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am telling you. And I think I am retracting and I am changing my stance in this regard. I am telling you, Tinubu, Peter Obi, or Shore, or nothing. Allah. Tinubu, Peter Obi, Shore, or nothing. In short, the fact is, because I'm beginning to now feel that this thing is not just all about even insurgency. It's all about even some elements are in this system that are trying to ensure that they discredit this man, as evidently shown with this man coming to make this kind of utterance. I am telling you, it's a calculated attempt. But by the grace of God, Muslim ticket. We don't have a problem with that now. Tinubu must continue. If he can't continue, let it be another person, but not a northerner. Do whatever you feel like doing. I am telling you sincerely, nothing, absolutely nothing. No northerner is smelling that seat. By God's grace, come the next election, whether you like it or not. But if, go and still keep pampering bandits. Go and do whatever you feel like doing. And I'm telling you,
Nigeria is sweet when you have money. That's the most delusional statement you can ever make. Because no matter the money you have, you cannot escape Nigeria's infrastructural and systemic failures. No matter the money you have, you will still ply on those bad roads. No matter the money you have, it most likely will not be an ambulance or a first responder if you have an accident. Look at Anthony Joshua. I saw a clip of Anthony Joshua, one of his friends that just passed from the accident, and they were playing table tennis. It just made me teary-eyed. How will he explain that he went to Nigeria with his friends? One is his personal trainer, the other one is his coach. Nigeria is sweet when you have money. Guess who's been flown out of the country after the accident? Anthony Joshua. And there are Nigerians in my comment section saying I'm demarketing Nigeria. I need you guys to check this out. It's not even about the roads. Why is a trailer parked on a highway? In a sane society, that will not happen. The road the accident happened on does not have basic road signage. Federal Road Safety said they were overspeeding. I don't buy that nonsense narrative. What is the proof? The roads don't have speed cameras, so how do you manufacture that they were overspeeding? Where are the speed cams? There are barely speed cams on that road. Dead bodies laid on the floor, and people are walking around taking pictures. No dignity even in death. It's not just enough that in Nigeria there is no dignity for life. There is even no dignity in death. Then you say you will enjoy Nigeria if you have money. You say I'm demarketing Nigeria. Don't accidents happen in other countries? To what ratio? What are the systems even for emergency in cases like that? Nigeria has the lowest life expectancy in the world, and you're telling me, but in other countries, country with over 200 million people, there is barely a working ambulance service. It does not exist in Nigeria. When my wife and I had our wedding, some of our friends, their parents did not let them leave the UK to come to Nigeria for our wedding. Now I understand why. You are literally living on the hope that you'll be lucky. How many people can be lucky in a country with over 200 million people? How many people can be lucky every day? It's time for Nigerian people to stand up and protest for their rights. It's not too much to ask for infrastructural excellence. It's not too much to ask just for basic healthcare. You better ask, because not everybody will be able to leave Nigeria. You better ask, protest, shout, fight for it.
Ṣó fẹ́ dá wa lóhùn ni? Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi, ojú rẹ̀ fi wò. Báwo ló ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ títí yín? Aláwọ̀ aráàlú òyìnbó tá à ń wò pé ilé làbọ̀ sí mi oko, ibo nílé náà. Yorùbá gbìyànjú, wọ́n mú wa mọ́lẹ̀, wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Ọmọ Ìgbò náà gbìyànjú, wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. ẹ bá wa fílẹ̀ nínú comment section alọ́dún ayọ̀ la máa ṣe sẹ́ẹ̀ ànílò ohun kó ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ bí òṣì bí ọmọ ọlọ́run á fún ọ lọ́nà.
Kindly subscribe to YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page at Dr. Zabby's Talk Show.